confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. With you, Evan McPherson, getting this one started. Underway through the snowflake here in Western PA. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
In last week's game, the opponent just really neutralized him and, frankly, this entire passing game. Nobody was open. When they were, he missed some throws. The offensive line had some protection issues. It just overall was a poor performance. So they understand if they're going to come into today's game and have some success, they've got to find a way to get some explosive production and some efficiency out of this passing game.
And a good job rallying to the foot. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Throwing now from the gun. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. So on fourth down, here's Bryce Berringer at the punt. Ball security a must in these conditions. Fair catch called for and taken without issue. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. They are led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020, national champion at LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike. And I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically. They got the win. He can continue to play that style of ball. It's going to be a tough group to match up with.
3rd and 6. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. Here's Brown. He takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Escaping to his left. A huge play there for the Bengals. 32 yards.
First down. It's a gain of 32. First down, Cincinnati.
You want to see more, but you want to see Saul. Life that slows you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on a big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 3. A give right up the middle to Henry. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Keanu Benton. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come. I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's just so hard to have the confidence that when you stick that plant foot, it's not going to give way. So give credit. That was really well done.
The Steelers offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They'll start out 1st down and 10. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7.
At the 28-yard line.
Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
The line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd and 9.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Here's Bryce Barringer now as he's standing right around his own goal line. A fair catch called for and taken out beyond the 45-yard line. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. As we head into this final stretch of games, take note. He comes into this one leading the NFL in receiving yards. On 1st down, Burrow. That one taken in by Burton. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
15 yards on the play. And the Bengals 1st down.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 30-yard line.
On the ground, it's Brown. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space, and man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
4-yard loss on the play.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. They'll set up the screen to Brown.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard now?
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Joe Burrow. Touchdown, Bengals. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year.
The extra point is good.
Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They've had it twice, and they've punted twice, still seeking that first down of the game as they begin this 3rd drive. This one complete to Washington. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 41-yard line.
Trying the left side, it is Johnson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd down and 6.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Bengals on top. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Open man, right side. He's got it. 1st and 10.
Steelers, 1st down.
On the handoff, it's Johnson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
They'll look to throw. Now a screen set up for Johnson. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Back to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
1st and 10.
Going to run this over the center with Johnson. And tough for the defenders as well to get leverage and get their hands on him. Taken down after a gain of 4. They'll go again with Johnson. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try to run for it with Johnson. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
They'll go. It's Johnson. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it. And they stuff him on 4th down. They motion the slot man left. 1st down throw for Burrow. A quick slant taken by Chase. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
They'll run here with Brown. And he's going to get the 1st down. He is up past the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. And the Bengals 1st down.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
1st down, Bengals.
Finding room across midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They get 21 on that one. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On a carry here for Brown. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 30.
Now Brown. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and
Back to throw. Burrow. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. It's a gain of 12 there. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
That's another Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Burrow to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 19-yard line.
2nd down. Burrow. Over the middle. That's Burton. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
That's good for a Bengals 1st down. 1st and goal, Cincinnati.
Play action now. It's Burrow. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is 1st touchdown this year. McPherson, good on the extra point. As the Bengals move further out in front, it is now 17-0. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense would take the field. The Steelers' offense ready to get back to work. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive. As they'll begin here with first down. Oh, big hole left side. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The extra point by pass is good. And the Steelers are back in this one. It's 17-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. They'll return this from the 10. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to take over once more. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. First and 10. Start on the ground. And he's got a Bengals first down. He'll get this up past the 40-yard line.
12 yards. And the Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
This is Henry. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8. And the 43-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. Here's a third down and 4. Burrow. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. The Bengals out and ready to punt.
A loss of 7 yards.
Fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line.
First and 10.
Steelers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll do so with first and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again. It's second and 10.
At the 20-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He'll swing this out to Johnson. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a third down.
Third and 8.
He'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. On comes the punter now. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Bengals offense and running back Chase Brown headed back onto the field. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. He'll look underneath here for Brown. They'll work now on second and 4.
A 6-yard pivot brings up second and 4.
They run on the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
A loss of 1. It's now third down.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
It's fourth down.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
First and 10.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. They'll take this forward for about 5.
He's tackled it.
Halftime coming up, and both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bengals offense and running back Chase Brown headed back onto the field. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They go play action for Burrow. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. Looking out of the gun, Burrow. And on third down, that ball's incomplete. The Bengals ready to punt this one away. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Steelers offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. That's to the right side and incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. The RPO, that one is complete. They bring him down, but not until he gets to the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. That's a Steeler first down. On the ground, it's Johnson. Room to run inside the 40. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On first down, right back to Johnson. And he'll push forward like a little snowplow. Gain a yard as the snow intensifies.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll get this out wide. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. It sets up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Now they'll set up to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This will be a 48-yard attempt.
48-yard attempt.
Through the falling snow, the kick is good. And the Steelers are back within a score. It's now 17-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Bengals offense and running back Chase Brown headed back onto the field. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Quick throw here is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Here's Brown. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 20. And the Bengals going to have a first down. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
2nd and 10.
They bring Chase in motion. They'll stick with him again. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
Brings up third down and 11.
Now, Burrow. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Steelers' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. There's a short one. He's got screens. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Now it's Johnson. And this will be good enough for a first down as he gets up past the 25.
And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Justin.
Here comes a toss. Right, here comes Johnson. And trying to get any kind of burst in these conditions. The only burst is from the clouds. Slowed up, just a gain of a couple.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the 28-yard line.
A give, and here's Johnson. Wow, it wasn't for lack of effort. He tried every which way to elude the defense, but he was outnumbered. They finally got him down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of yardage. On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
The Bengals offense and running back Chase Brown headed back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. On the ground, it's Brown. And he'll try to drive forward. Not a bad gain in these conditions. Will give him about 5 yards. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. It's a Cincinnati first down.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. And the Bengals first
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
At the 45-yard line.
Here's Burrow. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
And it's third down.
They'll throw here on third and short. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They bring their tight end right to the ground. A first down run. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Patrick Surtain takes the tackle. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 27. Here's second and 6. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss of a yard.
throwing is Burrow. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. So out now, Evan McPherson in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. McPherson now, after making the field goal, is set to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. Whoa! Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Here comes Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Howard. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
It looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
On 2nd down, Howard. They look underneath here for Johnson. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down coming up.
A gain of 9.
That's a gun. It's Howard. One of his teammates there to take it back in. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. The fair catch here, called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense, and they get set to take over once more. This one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now going to try to polish this thing off here in the 4th. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now it's him up the middle, and that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
He was brought down by Pat Surtain.
Now Burrow. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
1st down, Cincinnati.
To throw is Burrow. To the left side, caught by Chase. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
A run now on 2nd down. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here?
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Hook team out, ready to send this one away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. A fair catch taken here. And he's come right at the 15-yard line. The Steelers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll throw on 1st down with Howard. And mark him down up beyond the 30. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On the give, it's Johnson. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 29-yard.
Howard now to throw it here on 2nd down. This one caught left side at screen. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And the Steelers 1st down.
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Johnson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Now a toss left side for Johnson. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37.
Off the play fake. Here's Howard. Open right side. That strains the tight end. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Steelers first down.
And on this first down, it's Johnson. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
They'll go again with Johnson. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. Brings up the 3rd down.
Howard to throw it here. 3rd and short. That is intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
They'll run here with Brown. The Steelers will use one of their timeouts. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Now 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. Now a toss play, running left. And this will not help the cause. He's going backwards. Tackled back at the 8.
He's taken down.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. That one finds Chase. And he's out of bounds. Very close to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 32 yards. That's good for the Bengals. First down.
Here's Henry. And tough for defenders as well to get leverage and get their hands on him. Taken down after a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Brown. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Tight end going in motion here. Working out of the gun, Burrow. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. Oh, he shanked it. Headed straight for the sideline. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll drop to throw. Look at that pass. Slinged it across his body and connected. Still some hope. Keyword some. No timeouts. They need 2 scores, and it's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Howard. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
At the 44-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
They'll go with Johnson. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
The tackle by Chris Jenkins. That's a gain of 3.
Throw it is Howard. He'll find his tight end. It's Springs. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. To the air. Howard. A pass taken in by Johnson.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
He'll let this go towards the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone, and is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. 2nd and 11. So, this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. And it is their 3rd consecutive